Okay, good morning, guys, and welcome to another session of 130 Technicals. As we all know, and for those that are just coming, this is basically a market outlook session. We get to see what opportunities can get in the market, and then you guys get to see my strategy, how I get my entries and exits, basically my whole trading system and all. Yeah, so before we get started, first, for those that are watching this video on YouTube, please like and subscribe to the page. Yeah, and you can drop comments on what you want to be seeing more. And then secondly, I dropped on the group that those that want to trade prop or are trading prop, yeah, prop accounts, that's MFF, FTMO, whatever you're trading. Yeah, have small news. Let me see. Okay. So yesterday I got a 15K prop account. So we can actually be trading it together. Yeah, we can be trading it together. I'll be posting setups I'll be having on the group chat. So you guys can follow, and then we can just be doing normal risk management. You guys can see how I risk, what I risk per trade, and then how I'm basically getting those trades. Yeah, how I'm managing those trades, how I'm not hitting the overall drawdown, how I'm not hitting the daily drawdown, and then how I'll be able to reach the targets. So that's what I'm going to be looking at. I sort of started, now I have to log into this stuff. Now I have to log in. It's going to take a while. Anyways, let's see. Hopefully it logs in. Now let's go back to our fundamentals, yeah? So now, fundamental wise, we had high impact news on AED. That's why we saw those highs, those new highs being created. And then we have, by ATM, that's now PPI. But then it's low impact. And then we have high impact news by 4 p.m. card. Yeah, and then another one on card by 5 p.m. So the card, but then I don't trade cards, so it's just going to be like that. Wait, and then it's a bank holiday in Australia, so AUD might not actually move today. Anyways, let's jump on our charts and see what we can get. So now our analysis on AUD USD was pretty how will I put it now? We just had these lows here that we're looking to see if price will break, and then we get a retest to the downside. We actually broke, we got that retest here, and then price just broke above. Now that break above here, if you actually take this whole movement to the upside here, this whole movement here as one move to create a higher high, you actually see that price actually reacted around the 0.6 Fibonacci. So you just tapped at that 0.6 Fibonacci, and I'm guessing there was a news at that time. That was why you just reacted at that 0.6 Fibonacci, and then what exploded to the upside, boom. Yeah, so that was what happened. Now, I myself, I not think about this. I think it was Rashid, Rashid that showed me this stuff yesterday at night, and I was like, wow. So that was where this whole move was coming from. Anyways, the move has passed. Let's look at what we can grab today. Yeah. So now we have sort of a higher high. This is one thing I hate with flat movements. This was at night. This was in the evening. So we're just consolidating. Now, this was the consolidation. And then the move to the upside started here. Do you get? So now one of two things we can do here. We can just take, but then I don't want to take this whole place as a range. If I take this whole place as a range, then my 0.6 will just be out of nowhere. So what I can just do here, I'll take this whole thing as the range from here to here, because there was no clear higher low here. So it's more or less price just would move to the upside. Do you get? And then at that point where we have that 0.6 Fibonacci, we also have that big resistance zone here. We also have that resistance zone. So that's what I'm going to be looking at. I'm going to set an alert there. So what I'm looking to see now on AUD USD nice forwards, for price to come down, price has created a high, for price to come down and create a higher low for us to continue the uptrend. So that's what I'm going to be watching out for. So that's what I'm going to be looking out for AUD USD today. We have created a high, we're in an uptrend, so we're waiting for the next higher low. That's why we're jumping on our buys, and then we're taking it to the upside. So that's what I'll be looking out for AUD USD. Now, NZD USD. This, my friend, I don't know. This is actually, I'll just call it a range, because yesterday I dropped highs and lows that I was looking to see if price would break, and then price is not doing anything. Instead, it's just sort of manipulating. But then, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to talk about this one. It's in a range. And that's all. There's nothing on this pair currently. Now let's go to GBP USD. For my students at the Abuja trading floor, I dropped an analysis on GBP USD yesterday at night. Funny thing is, it has not hit stop loss, and then it's just dancing around the entry place. Yeah, see, this was where I was looking to. This is basically the position. Yeah, and I explained to you guys that the reason for this trade was what? We broke to the downside, we created a lower low, yeah, and then price came back to what? Tap into that support level that now can serve as what? A resistance level. So now we're looking to see if price will reject from there to the downside. And then when you go to the lower time frame, the 15 minutes, there was not just what? Only one. See, there was an entry criteria here, another one here, another one here. Do you get? But then now it has, how will I say it now? It has evolved from me using candlesticks as entry criteria. I'll be looking at market structure now because price is just consolidating. What I would like to see now is, can price come to this low here and break it? You can see that price came down here. We tapped inside, and then what? We're rejecting to the upside now. Do you get? So now what I would just like to see is, can price come, break this low? That's on GU here. Then we'll have a retest for what? That continuation to the downside. So that's what I'll be using as my entry criteria now. For price to what? Break, and then what? Come to retest. So I'll have something like this. Once price break, this is how I'll be looking to enter. Yeah, stop loss above here. And then my target will be still this low down here. This low down here. That's around here. That's how many are 2.35. So that's what I'm going to be looking out for. Something like this, something like this, something like this, something like this. Yeah. So now if you can see price break below, that's what I'm going to be looking out for on GBP USD. Why I don't want to enter now, in as much as price is still at my entry area, why I don't want to enter now is because most times when we see a lot of how will I put it now, range, yeah, on the lower time frame or any time frame, most times people call it accumulation. Yeah, there's always a manipulation first. That's price will first go up and then liquidate those that were in positions already before it will now go in the direction. So I don't want that situation where price was just go and liquidate, and then I'm seeing the whole entry criteria again, but then I'm like, no. If price is going to go down, it will have to what? Break this low to the downside. And once we have that break, there's that whole possibility that what we'll have what? A retest of it. So that's what I'll be looking at for on GU. I'm not using that whole yesterday stuff again. I'm waiting for price to what? Break. And then that's basically how we use a market structure to what? Enter. You wait for that break and then the retest will enter. So that's what we're looking at for on GU. Now on Euro USD, let's see. Euro USD. What is this thing doing? Sorry guys, I mistakenly muted myself. I don't know how. But did you guys hear my analysis on GU and Euro USD?
No.
Okay, guys.
Just GU,
Okay.
but nothing for Euro USD.
Oh, nothing for Euro USD. Euro USD, I said Euro USD is still inside this range. Yesterday, we were looking at whether we can break because price was coming below, whether we can break below and then we have a retest or what, we break above. But then we're still inside that range. So I'm not going to touch it. I don't like trading range, so I'm going to leave it alone. Is there any pair you guys want us to take a look at before we go, or what questions do you guys have? I've looked at all the pairs I trade. I don't trade this GBP, JPY, and gold. So
Yeah, can you check NZD USD?
NZD USD. Okay, let's go back to NZD. NZD USD is still ranging. It's sort of ranging, so I don't. There's nothing clear on it. Look at it, yeah. There's nothing clear on it. It's still inside a range, so I don't want to say anything about it. Price has
How
not.
about
Alright.
GG, that's GBP JPY. I think what we have setups on currently is just GU, and then AUD USD. You can just wait for the for price to retrace. So now I'm looking at it that once AUD starts retracing, GU might be selling. Do you get? And then that's what we're looking out for right now. We're looking at to sell on GU. So now GBP JPY price already. This is what price did. Price broke below this low here. Yeah. So now we created the lower low. Price came back and then we tapped inside again. We created what? A lower high. And then we sort of went down, but then we're not creating the lower low. I've come back to this point again. So now what we can watch out for on this pair now is price is still tapping into that what? That zone, that low that was broken. Yeah. So now what we can see is what? Let's wait for price. What? If price is going to react for here, then let's leave it. Yeah. Once it breaks this low to the downside, that's when we'll start looking for entries. Because right now, if we say we want to look for entries there, I don't think there's even any entry criteria. Is there any? There are actually entry criteria on the lower time frame. Okay. We can have something like this. Do you get something like this? 3.26. Something like this. But then.
But it's basically still within the range.
Yeah, it's still within the range. That's why it's still tapping into this level that price tapped into. One thing with these prices, yeah, there are sometimes that price will break, immediately we have a retest, and then what price will come down. But then sometimes you still go back again and retest, yeah, and then we properly have that what push to the downside. We already have an entry criteria there. The thing is, if we want to enter, we can enter, but I don't trust it like that. And then it's not a pair I trade. But what would have given me confidence here, or what would give me confidence is if price can come down, then from there we have what? A retest. Then that's where I actually like to enter and then continue the downtrend to the downside. That's how I like to enter. But then let's watch. Let me set an alert at that entry price. Once price gets there, I'll be seeing. I'll jump on it. I'll just set an alert there. I'll jump on it. So we have, let me see, where's GU? Red list, where's GU? GU is still pushing up. That's the thing with GU right now. I think what will give me confidence with that GBP JPY is if GU starts selling. Yeah, and then please, for those that were not here when we're analyzing GU, we're basically waiting for it to break this range on a lower time frame. Once you can break this range, then we'll be looking for a retest. Yeah, I already set an alert at that the low of the range. So once we get a break, we'll be looking out for a retest to the downside. So that's what I'll be looking out for on GU. Is there any other pair you guys want us to take a look at before we go?
Euro USD.
Euro USD. Euro USD, we already said it's in the range, but we're not trading this.
Okay.
We're not trading it in the range. It's just going to the top of the range until we see a break above or out or below this range before we can trade it. For now, we're leaving it alone. Is there any other pair you guys want us to take a look at?
Let's look at AUD/USD again, I bet.
GBP USD.
AUD/USD.
AUD USD. Okay.
Yeah.
AUD USD. Let's see. Let me delete all of this. So now this is what we have on AUD USD. Yeah. Price basically just what broke above. This was the range. We broke above this high here. They get. But then Now, if you see after that, okay, this was okay. Yeah, this was the break. But I don't want to use this low here as this candles, this week of this candlestick here as the move that broke the range. I want to use this whole full thing because in between here, there's no clear structure. You get it's just price basically was flat. So I'm going to take it as one full move. So now, if we plot our Fibonacci from the low to the high, let's see. From the low to the high. Price, okay, price has not started retracing. So once we can see a retracement, wait for price to come and react here. Now, the 0.618 is still below that resistance that has a potential to turn to support. Yeah, it's still below it. It's still below it. So I'm feeling price might still push up a while before we actually will start retracing. But then what we're basically looking at for, we've created a high. We're waiting for a retest to create a higher low, and then what will continue to the upside. So that's basically what I'm looking at from AUD/USD. So right now, it's just wait for price to retrace. Okay, is there another pair you guys want us to take a look at? That's what we have on AUD/USD. We've created a high. We're waiting for that retracement first before we jump on it. Any other pair you guys want us to take a look at before we go?
And it's finished.
Okay, I'll take the silence as
For me, no, I don't know for others.
It's not for me, no.
DJ Scooby, DJ
Halimat.
Scooby.
Okay, anyways, I'm seeing a lot of people here. Esther, you are Esther, how are you?
Did not ask me how are you. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Esther,
Alima, see as you fresh this early morning. Waiting up.
You didn't see me? When
I
people
don't see you now.
Why you see me?
Alima.
Who they talk?
Okay,
Esther,
Halimat is like how do I put it now? Esther Halimat is like the new you. Yeah.
Hi, Esther, I love you, Esther.
Love you too. Morning.
please, who is Esther? I don't know Esther.
Esther, are you in Abuja?
Okay, Esther. Okay, for those that don't know
I'm
Esther is like my best student so far. Yes, so far.
Oh, Esther, please come and teach me.
Oh, that's Scooby.
I'm still learning. No, I'm still learning.
Oh, that's
But you are the
Scooby.
best now. Just teach us more.
I know, say you don't impart knowledge into Esther like this.
As in there.
Big impact. So no worries.
This guy should not play with this man. No, this man, all I know, actually, this guy changed my current game for.
Are you serious? Oh, Scooby, my mentor, my goats.
The session is becoming too long. This video will come over long for you too.
Alima, you better tell Scooby, make you help you pass your MFF.
I swear.
Okay, guys, help. Yeah. I just remembered. For those that came late, yeah, I was telling the guys earlier that I have a prop account that I'm trading currently. Yeah, I'm going to start today. Or I even started yesterday in the evening. So I'm going to be trading it together, sort of together.
Okay.
Most of the setups I'll try my best. Yeah, most times it's hard, but then I'll try my best to be posting them on the group chats. Yeah, so that you guys can see. And then you guys will be seeing how I'm risking. Yeah, what I'm risking. I think I'll be including it. What I'm risking, and then basically how I'm avoiding the daily drawdowns and then overall drawdowns. So let's just see how we can help ourselves. Because I know Halimat and where is Rashid? Okay, Rashid is not here. Halimat and Rashid have accounts already.
Yes,
I don't know. Esther, have you gotten another prop account?
I started my trading for yesterday, and I got the prop as well. I think And 9 plus 9 is this morning.
What? I know your Esther
I
said.
just started my trade for the year yesterday, and I
Okay.
got profit account as well yesterday.
Okay,
And
now
took my
that's nice.
first trade as well
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, I don't
This is how
think
we
you
get
can decide your matter self. Just
get
trade
messed
it.
up.
But the only thing is just try to maintain a cool head, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
I can't wait to be like you.
80%
Can't wait
of the
to be
game.
like you. I'll be trading myself.
Me, I'm trying to be like Mr. Scooby because
This
he's
type
the
of
goal for me right now.
Oh, Scooby, DJ Scooby.
Anyways, yeah, guys. So we'll still keep talk on the group chat. The thing is, like I always say, just keep an open mind and just there's this thing I saw one time that trade what you see, not what you feel. Yeah, so that's what I'm just going to tell you guys today. Trade what, especially Esther. Yeah, what you see. Already you know how to
I
trade.
wanted to ask, what prop firm are you guys using?
Okay, my own, I'm using consummates. Those that are from Dr. Bills know consummate already. Halimat is using TFF. I don't know what Esther got. I think Esther, you got MFF.
Yeah, MFF.
Yeah, so anyways, subsequently, I'll tell you guys which one is best. But for now, if you have anyone, you can get from any professor. Good morning. So for now, let's.
How well is consummate? Because
What?
that I don't really trust their broker yet.
That's why I'm not suggesting it currently. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I'll try it out and then see. Whatever happens, I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
All right. And can us students also share our ideas on the group?
Yes, I've told you this thing before now.
All right.
If you have anything to drop, just drop. It's nothing. Just drop.
And another thing is, right now, I've been testing out a new strategy since last year, December. So that's currently what I'm focused on right now. I've kind of like advanced break and structure and whatnot. So my strategy is a little bit different from you guys. So I don't know.
I know I don't have a
allowed to share
problem with
that.
that. I actually love the fact that you're actually going out on your own and then doing your own stuff. Do you understand? It's actually good. That shows that you're actually understanding the game. Do you understand? Like it's very, very, it's very, very perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Any other thing before we go?
No, sir.
Okay.
Yes, breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast. So
Yes. Breakfast.
Oh, you to make carry yourself okay, catch you guys next same time tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye. Thanks for having us. Precious, see you later.
All right, later.
Esther, bye.
Bye.
I love you. Okay.
Scooby.